Hello, y'all. On today's topic, we're going to be talking about the best advice I could give to a young man from the ages of 18 or 18 to 40 years old nowadays. And I know I said I wouldn't do males because I didn't have sons, but I changed my mind because y'all can call me whatever you want to call me for changing my mind. But I decided because, and I got all kinds of laundry there. I'm working on cleaning the house. But anyways, I decided because it's basically the same advice that I would give to a female that I would give to a male nowadays if I was living in this generation or even the future or whatever, future generations. And I do think it is more or less a hustle culture nowadays. And so, anyways, let's go ahead and get started on this. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. It helps my channel grow, helps push my channel out in the algorithm, and I just appreciate you all. So, number one, have a driver's license. Number two, finish high school. Remember, these are from the ages for men or males, young men, from the ages of 18 to 40 years old. The best advice I would give to males nowadays. Number 3. Number 2 was finish high school. Number 3, go to college and take your basic courses. Number 4, if you have a good relationship with your parents, those are all keywords. I'll read it again. If you have a good relationship with your parents, I'll read it again just so it sinks in. If you have a good relationship with your parents, live with them until you have saved up enough money for a house, vehicle, future wife and children, and rainy day money. In other words, until you've saved up or stacked enough money for in case of emergency or just so you can have like a vacation or something like that. Number 5, do not get into a relationship, period. Number 6, do not have children, period. And I know this advice it's my opinion and my advice that I would give to males nowadays. I know this is not biblical or religious. It's just my opinions on what I would tell if I had a son. This is what I would tell him. Obviously, I don't have sons. I never have, never will, and it's probably a good thing. I mean, thank God for me that I didn't have sons, in my opinion, or whatever. But anyways, do not have children, period. Number 6, do not have children, period. Number 7, learn anything and everything. Like, learn anything and everything. Take on as many hobbies as you can. Number 8, volunteer at least once for forest fires or overseas. And by what I mean by overseas, I mean like taking up and volunteering for like a missionary work or something like that, anything in the volunteer field as far as volunteering, do that at least once. Number 9, take as many jobs as you can and stack money. And what I mean by jobs, that can be anything. It can be like blue collar jobs, it can be office type jobs, it can be whatever kind of jobs that there is out there that you get paid for, fast food jobs, anything. And just take as many jobs as you possibly can at once, like 2 or 3 jobs at once, and just stack money. It could be walking dogs or tending to cats or whatever. It could be babysitting. Who knows? It could be weed eating. Just as many jobs as you can whenever, whatever season it is, and you just stack the money that you make from them jobs. Number 10, serve at least 4 years in one of the service branches. And what I mean from that, I think the best advice I could give to a young man nowadays would be to serve in either the Army, Marines, military, any Navy, whatever, any of those service branches for whatever country you're living in. You need to serve at least 4 years in those one of those service branches. And so for all kinds of reasons, I'm not going to get into it on this video, but that is one thing I would definitely recommend for a young person nowadays, especially for a young male. And this is obviously just my opinions on stuff. This is what I would tell to a boy or a man, a male, if I had a son and they were from the ages of 18 to 40 years of age. Number 11, find some kind of creative way to make a personal business off of, like Etsy, for instance, such as metalworking or woodworking, etc. It can be anything in a creative way. It could be art. I didn't have it listed, but etc. means on and on and on. Excuse me. But do as many side hustles or whatever you want to call it to the side of whatever for extra income. Because we're all living, this is 2025, and we're all living in hustle culture, no matter what your age is. Everybody's just got to do whatever it takes to make money nowadays. Number 12, do all social medias to earn extra income. Number 13, focus on a relationship with the creator. I'm not going to go in detail with that, and I just mean religiously, like your relationship with the maker. Number 14, invest in physical health. You need to invest in your own personal physical health. And I didn't write it on here, but also that means not just your physical health, but your spiritual health, which I did list. That's what I was talking about above in number 13 whenever I said focus on the relationship with the Creator. Also, you need to focus on investing on how to eat right and eat healthy and become more physical. I would advise a male to get a gym membership if they were able to, and maybe even a personal trainer if they were able to. Just focus on your physical health and eating healthy, and also your mental health. Whatever it is, hobbies or creative ways to help you grow as a person and relax you and not become overwhelmed or stressed out. So I would invest in stuff like that. And number 15, learn how to fish, hunt, or trap. I think those are going to be very good qualities, especially this video is about men or males, but I think there's going to be very good qualities for any kind of person to have in the future if we did ever get, and I think we will, that's just my personal opinion. I think that there will come a day where we will be in like a shift type scenario or a disaster type situation, or maybe our economy will fail. And so these things, like such as fishing and hunting and trapping, are going to be really unique and maybe somewhat dire qualities for a human being, a person to have. So I would definitely, if I had the time, I would invest in learning how to do them things. If I were a male or if I had a son, that's what I would tell him to do. Anyways, I would appreciate it if y'all would please like this video. It helps put me out in the algorithm, my channel, and it helps it to grow and get noticed. And I thank you all and I appreciate y'all for watching. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye bye.